Good evening, everyone. My name is Scott Rotolo, and I'm the current board president for the Boys and Girls Club of Worcester. And it is my very big pleasure to welcome you to the 2021 Youth of the Year virtual auction and celebration. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, that's what we're here to do, is celebrate. We're coming to you live in a virtual format again this year, and I think you'll enjoy the club updates we have for you, some really cool short videos that really shows just how great our organization is. Of course, our celebration of our 2021 Youth of the Year, CAM. Also, I'll be drawing for a door prize of an American Girl doll at the end of the virtual event. And finally, the live auction that's going on right now until 7:30. If you haven't already done so, please be sure to click on the link that's in the description of this YouTube video so that you can join us. You see, the Boys and Girls Club of Worcester staff works really hard every day to provide a safe and fun environment for every single kid that comes through this door, and we're really proud of that. However, we need your generous support tonight so that we can continue to do the remarkable things that we do every day. Before I get into the program, there's a couple of groups of people that I want to make sure that we acknowledge. First and foremost, our board. It's an honor and a privilege to work alongside all of you. Your steadfast commitment to the mission and our kids is to be applauded. I truly believe that our board is special, and I sincerely appreciate everything that you bring to this organization. One of the reasons why we're the gold standard of what we do is because of our board. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Another extremely special group of people that I need to thank is our staff. Wow, just wow. Our staff is among the greatest group of people I've ever seen. They're highly trained, they're highly motivated, and they make sure that every single kid they have contact with feels safe, has fun, and also feels special. I talk to people in the community and I see the interactions with the staff and the kids, and one of the things that I see and hear most often is just how special the relationships our staff creates with these kids. What they do is absolutely fantastic. We have a special group of people here. So to Interim Director Carrie Foster and her team, thank you on behalf of the board for everything that you do every day. Another person that we all need to acknowledge is someone very special to the Boys and Girls Club family. You see, on January 23rd, 2021, our family, the Boys and Girls Club family, lost someone very special when Jim Robertson passed away. For those of you who don't know, Jim is part of the reason why I'm standing here tonight, because he and a group of folks got together and had a dream, and they had a vision that was the Boys and Girls Club of Worcester. I was just talking the other day with Jim's wife, where I mentioned just how impressed I was with Jim's passion, not just for the kids, but for this club. He was a truly remarkable man. This is his legacy. Every day, one of the awesome staff members here at the Boys and Girls Club does something special with one of the kids that we serve. That's part of Jim's legacy. So please, this evening, make sure that you keep Jim Robertson and his family in your thoughts. So before we go any further, please again, don't forget about the auction that's going on. I'll mention this again. Please note that any of the items that you win through the bidding or whoever come collect your winnings. And without further ado, here's a short video that's going to show just our cool art.
My name's Ayana Antia. This is my first summer at Boys and Girls Club.
I'm Brianna Cheneve, and I've worked at Boys and Girls Club for 3 summers.
My name is Jaden Noor, and I've been working at Boys and Girls Club for 2 summers and 2 school years now.
My name is Elaine Nelson, and I started working at Boys and Girls Club this summer. I thought it would be a really good opportunity because I'd like to be a teacher, and I love working with kids too. So,
I just love kids. I am a kid, so it's kind of like I merge with them, so it's pretty fun. Yeah.
I went to school to be a teacher, and so this was a perfect opportunity for me to just spend time with kids, get to know some of the kids in the area, and just figure out what grade band I really wanted to teach. And I just love these kids. They make my summer so much better.
The typical day would be breakfast, go play a little, do some crafts, learn a few things, lunch, play.
It's really fun swimming with the kids. I've taught a few of the kids how to swim.
So I teach Ultimate Journey, and this past week we had the opportunity to go hiking after learning about national parks. And so we got to take a bunch of the kids to Spangler on the other side of Worcester, and they got to experience hiking. Some of them made it 4 miles, and so that was a lot of fun to just spend that time in the woods with our kids.
Well, I like playing games with the kids, like all types of games with them, like Foursquare and 3-step.
In the summer, it's a lot more relaxed and more about having fun.
It's not easy, but I feel like it's really enjoyable, and the payoff is like awesome. I love seeing these kids grow.
My favorite thing about working at Boys and Girls Club is seeing the kids grow throughout the summer. One of our kids learned how to swim this past week, so that was really exciting.
The most eye-opening thing is how easily kids open up to us.
This summer is going to help me in the future because it's helped me to grow my patience, and it has helped me to just kind of be more understanding of the kids and their backgrounds, and like that everyone has a different story. You never know what people are going through.
Boys and Girls Club is so important because it gives the kids a place to come. A lot of their parents either can't watch them, have work or something like that, and it just helps that we're here for them, and they know that we're here for them.
Boys and Girls Club is so important because it gives kids like structure.
I think Boys and Girls Club is important because it provides another family and support for these kids. We just get to spend meals together, make memories outside in the summer, and just have a blast all summer. And so I think it's really important that these kids are able to spend time with us and their friends all summer.
Good evening. I'm Carrie Foster, the Interim Executive Director here with Boys and Girls Club. And I'd just like to tell you a little bit about what Youth of the Year is when we celebrate this time with our members. This is a program that Boys and Girls Club of America has provided for us to just allow it's an effort for them to see to create a new generation of leaders, to assist them in becoming fully prepared to live their lives as devoted community and as they go out into our community and serve youth. This year's Youth of the Year is an intricate part of our staff, as he has been with us since day one, since he started in 5th grade with us, and he came with us up through, and then the last 2 years he's worked for us, and the kids just love him. And just today we got a comment on Facebook about how he is a part of daily conversations at home because he means so much to all of these kids. So I'd just like to take this moment to introduce you to Cam Harris, our Youth of the Year.
Hi, my name is Jaden Noor. This is Cam Harris. He has been a member since the beginning of Boys and Girls Club, so 2014, and a staff member for 2 years now, and we're just going to ask him a few questions. How long have you been involved with Boys and Girls Club?
As a kid, I've been involved for about 6 years now.
Tell us about being a member.
Being a member was very fun for me. You know, like I said, you wake up every morning and just get your go-to face to go, and you ready to have some fun today.
What was your favorite part?
As a kid, I was just rec. Just getting sports.
I remember rec. How about being an employee?
I enjoy being an employee as much as I do being a kid because you get to watch the kids. Like, it kind of reminds you of you're watching yourself when you were younger. I enjoy being an employee more.
How has Boys and Girls Club impacted your life?
As my mom and dad got divorced when I was 14 years old, it was very hard just going with a single parent, 2 brothers. It was just, you know, coming here, you can just be you, be yourself. You don't have to fear being somebody who you're not.
How do you feel about impacting the lives of members you come in contact with every day?
I love it, man, because it's just like amazing feeling you feel inside you in the heart. It's just like, if you impact a member, it's just like a special feeling inside you that makes you feel important, makes you feel special.
Yep. How can you use your experiences with Boys and Girls Club to impact your future?
From the mentality and the knowledge I had as a kid, I carried that for my whole childhood, and I carry it to this day still.
Still do. So that's how much Boys and Girls Club has impacted you.
Yes.
What are your plans for the future?
My biggest dream and accomplishment, I would like to be an NFL player or an entrepreneur.
Okay. What kind of entrepreneur?
Something will involve with shoes.
Shoes. Okay.
Yeah,
I know you love shoes.
I love them.
Share with us the most impactful moments you've had with a member while being involved with Boys and Girls Club.
I remember a member I had last year come to me crying in tears because he couldn't see his dad for the weekend. And it was just me and him one-on-one, played a couple of games, just me and him. And he looked me straight in the eye and said, "I wish you were my dad too." And it just made my heart drop to the ground. My stomach got butterflies in it.
Yeah.
It's just like, wow, he really cares for me. He really likes me.
That's amazing to hear.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks for inviting me.
Love to hear your story. Love how much you've impacted this club.
Thank you.
Wow, what an absolutely amazing young man. Both of the gentlemen in that video, obviously Cam was our 2021 Youth of the Year, and the young man who was doing the interview is also one of our past Youth of the Years. So congratulations to Cam. So we wanted to take a couple of minutes to acknowledge a very special relationship that we have with the Worcester City Schools. But before I go any further, we wanted to specifically thank and acknowledge Dr. Michael Teffs and his team for the years of support and faith that they put into our organization. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much for everything that you've done for us. You won't be forgotten. We also want to thank incoming Superintendent Gabe Tudor and Assistant Superintendent Brian Madigan for their continued support and faith. We look forward to working with both of you and the rest of the Worcester City Schools team for many, many years to come. So talking about partnerships, I could talk at great length about and give dozens of examples of some successful outcomes as a result of our partnership with the Worcester City Schools. One in particular was from last year. As you know, we were in a pretty unique situation. As a result, we had to come up with some new ways to make sure that we were serving the kids. The mantra last year for Boys and Girls Club of America was, whereas the methods may be different, the mission remains the same. It was because of our partnership with the Worcester City Schools that we were both able to continue our missions to ensure that we were educating and taking care of our kids. So here's a quick slideshow that's going to show you some things from the last year's school year, and you're also going to hear some from our awesome kids. Thanks.
My favorite counselor is Katie because she helps out other people. Jaden's my favorite counselor because he's my group leader.
I think we go through 5,000 popsicles in the summer.
I think it takes 1,200 popsicles to get through the summer.
I want to say the funnest thing we do at Boys and Girls Club is go to the pool because I get to hang out with my friends from other groups, and a lot of my friends go to other camps and I get to hang out with them too.
The funnest thing is to go to the lower gym, go to the pool, and go hiking when we do.
My favorite club snack is probably the peaches that we sometimes get and the Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Why doesn't makeup always get its way? Why? Because it likes to make up things.
How did the cat make his food?
How?
He made it from scratch.
Our kids told jokes like that all summer. It was great to have those times with them where they would just laugh and you would laugh. But over the last 160 years, Boys and Girls Clubs have navigated times of tragedy and crisis. They've provided safe places for kids and teens. But over the last 18 months, our team has been pushed in an all-new challenge to step up to this, thinking outside of the box and coming up with creative ways to interact with our members and to be able to connect with them in both their educational pieces that they needed and the social pieces that they needed in life. When we went back to school last fall, we were approached with a very different situation where our students were in school and in the classroom 2 days a week, but the other 3 days of the week, our families were left wondering what to do with their kids. And it was then that we quickly partnered with the school district for the alternate learning centers, as Mr. Bertolo has just referred to. As we transitioned out of that this past spring and into summer, we came up with a whole new array of things that we were dealing with our kids. And we were very, very fortunate to be able to partner with quite a few community partners to bring counseling, independent living resources, work readiness programs straight into our program this summer to work with our kids through that. Next, we're going to watch a little video on how some of our summer looked and some of the fun things that we did.
Hello again. Our evening is just about coming to a close. We've got just a couple of things that we'd like to mention. One of the things that I'd like to mention real quick, if you'll notice behind me, all the artwork. I know that the kids worked really hard to decorate the backdrop for this evening's event. Great job, Boys and Girls Club of Worcester kids. It looks great back there. So I've already thanked a few groups of people, but one of the groups that I haven't thanked yet are extremely special to us, and those are our corporate sponsors. They are the reason why we're standing here this evening. Without them, again, we're really not able to do some of the remarkable things that we do. Our corporate sponsors are those who have donated over $1,000, and they are as follows: United Titanium, MCTV, Seaman Corporation, Worcester Brush Company, Petroset Cementing Services, Inc., Bueller's Fresh Foods, Wayne Mutual, National Financial Services, Buckeye Container, City Square Steakhouse, and Worcester Hydrostatic. Again, on behalf of the Boys and Girls Club of Worcester Board, the staff, and the kids, thank you so much for your support. Well, I think we're about at that time where I'm going to draw for the door prize. The door prize is actually, and you can kind of see it here, it's an American Girl doll. So without further ado, the winner of the American Girl doll is Tracy Johnson. Congratulations, Tracy. Please feel free to give a call on Monday so that you can arrange for pickup of your item. So, as we bring this evening to a close, remember this: there's a few more minutes left in the live auction. Please check it out. Consider bidding on an item. It always feels good to win, so make sure that we're checking that out here in the last few minutes of the event. Before we close, again, I want to say thank you to everyone that makes the Boys and Girls Club of Worcester special, from the board to the staff, to the kids, to our community partners, and everybody in between. Thank you so much. We can't do the remarkable things that we do without you. So, in closing, finally, thank you so much for joining us this evening, and for those of you who are bidding on items, and those of you who are making donations, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much for your support. Have a great evening, stay healthy, and we'll see you soon.